Sanch, everyone. Welcome to our first Commerce Over Crack here at RERA at Shop Talk 2026, Season 2 of Commerce Over Crack with Jessica Williamson from Bloomreach. How you doing, Jessica?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Our first one. I better be good right now.
Right, exactly.
So quick 10-second download. Tell everybody about Bloomreach.
Yeah. Bloomreach is a personalization platform for all things commerce. So at our core, we care about the customer and making sure that our merchants understand who their customers are and are able to reach out to them in a personalized way through whatever channel that they want. Email, SMS, search, every part of the customer lifecycle is going to be personalized to the customer.
Great. Thanks for being a great partner for many years now.
Yes,
actually.
absolutely.
So let's start to dive into some of the questions that we cover here at Commerce Over Crack. What are you hearing discussed here at Shop Talk so far? What are some of the themes?
Well, I just got in last night, so it's going to be kind of a new theme for me, but personalization. Really understanding who the customer is to the core and personalizing the outreach to it. I feel like, so many retail brands, there's uniqueness about every brand, but when you're getting a ton of SMS messages, a ton of emails, it's all going to go to the waste unless you really personalize exactly who you are and who that customer is.
So, great observation. I think that's been happening over the years, right?
Yes.
It's becoming, I think, enabled maybe by AI, which is a big frothy term that means a lot of things to a lot of people. How is AI empowering personalization?
Absolutely. So at our core, we have Lumi AI. So in our platform, we've been using AI since the beginning in 2009. Our company is actually created from the folks that were on the Google search team, broke off and wanted to bring that same level of personalization from search into the commerce space. And so with AI, it's how can you utilize and activate the data that you have and already know about your customer and use it to the advantage. It's not like, oh, AI is going to take over everything. It's how can we actually make marketers' jobs easier to understand who the customer is and reach out to them the way that they're supposed to.
Yeah, I think that AI means a lot of things to a lot of people, but really it's just adding power and scale to computation, personalization, suggestions, etc.
Yeah.
So speaking now from the perspective of the ecosystem, what do you think the ecosystem can do to best help merchants succeed? Because there are a lot of things changing right now.
Yeah.
You've been in the space for a long time. I've known you for a long time.
Yes.
What are some of the things that we collectively in the e-com ecosystem can do to help merchants succeed and win?
Help them clean up their data.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think in like the COVID boom was we have all of this technology is coming into the space. We need everything.
Yeah.
And so all of the data is very siloed. And as an agency, as a tech partner, how can we enable our merchants to be able to have clean data and be able to activate on that data instead of having it in 10 different areas where it's just sitting there and not doing anything? How can we actually utilize that data to reach out to the customer?
One of the things that I love that's happening right now is some of the best practices that we've been preaching forever are being revealed.
Yes.
Right? Like we've talked for a long time about some of the structured data and its importance, data hygiene, curating your data. And now I think that that's really being revealed for being a priority.
Yes. And it's not just like the tech team and the developers that need to have clean data. It's like, how can the marketers have clean data and have easy access to the customer data without having to wait even a day or a week for the IT team to get back to them with different segments and all of that jazz.
Right, right. Paint a picture of e-commerce in 3 to 5 years. What do you think it's going to look like?
Oh my goodness. In 3 to 5 years.
Easy question.
I know. Totally. Honestly, I think a lot of it is the way that we're shopping, even since the beginning of ChatGPT and Gemini, has changed. And I think conversational commerce is going to be really big. Like if I already have brands that I love, how can those brands make it easier for me to continue to shop and expand what I'm already doing with them on their website?
Yep.
So it's either how can we have conversational commerce on the website or a conversational agent on the website that understands their catalog and I can talk to it, or how is SEO going to work on ChatGPT and Gemini and all of these AI platforms? I think as consumers, we are wanting more data before we purchase things. It's not just, I'll buy 7 of them and then return all of the other 5. I want to make the right choice
Right.
the first time. So how can we get more data in the hands of the consumer to make a more informed decision?
I personally believe that there will be a much higher adoption rate of conversational commerce on branded sites like you're suggesting than there will be agentic checkout. I think agentic discoverability is going to be widely adopted. I think checkout will be much more widely adopted on branded sites.
I completely agree, especially when it comes to like loyalty programs and things of that nature. Is you can't really connect loyalty to the agentic checkout. Everyone, I mean, I love my points and want to make sure I'm utilizing my points. That is all going to be on the branded site. So how could we bring that conversational, agentic conversation to the branded sites? And that is actually something Bloomreach is really investing in and can do.
Right, great. Well, before we bid adieu to mix French with Irish and Rira, any last nuggets you'd like to share with the audience?
Enjoy Vegas.
Yeah.
I will say, I feel like we always come to Vegas so much and it's the same thing over and over again. Try something new, get outside. But also, how are you being able to personalize your outreach to your customers, and how are you utilizing technology to allow you to do that in a scalable way? I think that's the biggest thing, is really understand your data and how you're utilizing that to personalize your outreach.
Excellent. Well, thank you for the time this morning, Jessica, and all the friendship and partnership.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Sláinte, everybody. More commerce to crack, more commerce over crack to come.